dear trainees going to become the future trainers. So today, this is Keerthika here to take up a session for you all. I hope all of you must be knowing me by now from other trainers in other training sessions. But let me just quickly introduce myself before we begin the session. So this is Keerthika. So I'm an international speaker, I'm a parenting and a mind coach, I'm a soft skills and a corporate trainer, and I'm an influencer. So you can check out my page on Instagram called She's Alive. I'm an influencer there. I put out content on mental health. Excuse me. So that's a short brief introduction about me. So over a period of time, I was once a trainee like you all over here. Over a period of time, with a lot of practice, gradually I finally did get to be a part of training team in ILA. Okay, so that's a short introduction about me. So before we start the session, I would request all of you to take 2 to 3 minutes and groom yourself quickly and come back. Okay, you can go off the medium mode, you can do whatever grooming you want to do. You want to pull your hair up, you want to put some makeup, you want to change your outfit to look more professional, is all your choice. Go for 2 to 3 minutes or at max 5 minutes and get your outfit or get your grooming done and come back, and I'm going to see all of you in 4 minutes. Okay, 1 minute is exceptional, but in 4 minutes. Come back soon. Go, all of you. You can go off the video mode. Go all of you. Go. Leave. Yeah, all of you can go. Yes. Go. So all of you are back. Oh my god, all of you look so elegant, so beautiful. Oh my god, what a transition for of you. You look so beautiful, Mitishri. You look great, Richa. Indumati, she has dressed up from traditional wear to formal wear. Great. Vijaya, she put up a beautiful background along with her makeup. Yes, and Sonu, Rebecca, Sudhirji, all of you have dressed up. Oh, few of you changed your hairstyles. Let me go to the next screen of the Zoom. I couldn't see everyone in one screen, so let me just do that. Great. Okay, Narendra Kumar is already in like a white formal shirt. Very nice. And who's person? One person, Pratiksha Singh. I'm not able to see you on video mode. Can I see you, please? You're feeding your baby. All right. Hi. Very sweet. That's okay. You can carry on. So we shall begin our today's session. Can anyone guess what today's session is about? All of you must have got your agendas already. Yes. So before we get into the image management session, all of you gave replies image management session in the chat box, I could see. So, okay, before we start the session, I would like to tell few rules of the session. This session is going to last for a longer time. So grab your coffees, grab your fruit juices, grab your snack, set all right, grab a book, a pen, or a pencil. Okay, so I'm not going to unmute all of you. All right, all of you are currently on mute. I'm doing it because there is no disturbance while you all talk. All right, when you talk and the other person starts talking, it's gonna be a clash, right? So to make sure, or accidentally when you go unmute, so to keep that in mind, I'm muting all of you over here. And what if you get doubts, you can raise your hands, or else you can put your doubts in the chat box, or else preferably what I would say is do not ask questions in between the session, okay? Because by the time you come to the end of the session, all your doubts will be clarified with the structured content which I made. All right. So if you have any question, write it down in the book next to you. Keep it ready. Whenever I ask if you have any doubts, you can raise that. And how do you interact with me? Be very active on your chat boxes. All right. This session is mainly for a lot of interaction. Okay. You can interact with me by your expressions and everything apart from the chat box. So use your chat box well, get your hands on there. Okay. Those who are in the kitchen, those who are feeding your babies, I agree you must be in some of the other work, but if you're in a kitchen or cooking, keep your video on. Try to keep your video on. Okay. If you're feeding your baby, that's okay. You off the video and come back very quickly. All right. I understand it's lunch break. It's as soon as the lunch break is and we have started this. A few of you must have been still eating. That's okay. You can keep your video on because I would like to see all your faces. Okay, or else I'll give 2 to 3 minutes break before again I start because I don't want it to be distractive. Go eat your food. I mean, finish your food, which is already existing in your plate, and come back quickly. Done? All of you? Thumbs up? Great. So now I could see everyone in the video mode. Fantabulous. Okay. So before we get into the image management session, I have a question for all of you. Okay. What do you think is the word image? What do you think is the word image? Okay. I'm getting plenty of replies saying image means how you look. Okay, great, Mr. Shri. And the other reply says image means how you project yourself. Great, Sudhir. And image means how you dress up. Yes, agree. Image means how you carry out yourself on the whole, you mean? Yes, yes, true, Geeta. Image means how beautiful you look. Okay, to a certain extent. Okay. And Shri Balaji says image means how you see yourself. Amazing. Great, great, great. Sonu says image means your outlook. Okay. And Rebecca says image means how you present yourself. Fantabulous. All of the answers are accurately true to a certain extent. Fantabulous. So if I had to get into the details of what exactly is an image, I'll be telling you what exactly is an image now, okay? Image is something which is very internal, right? Image is something which we always think it's very external on your outlook, but image has so much to do with your internal attire of yourself, okay? So image is very internal. It also reflects some amount of your self-worth of what people think about themselves, okay? For example, people who are confident, who are well dressed, okay, who come and give a firm handshake, you have a great impression on them, right? If they come very well dressed up, if they wear that confidence and come, you're very impressed. Imagine another person. Okay, imagine a different image in your mind. You'll have a different image in your mind on that person, but imagine a different person who is underconfident, okay, who is not very well dressed, okay, who is not sure about who they are. They do not give a firm handshake, okay. So what kind of image do you form about this person in your mind, right? And if this person doesn't put a proper eye contact, you'll have a different image on this person. So when person A came up to you with a lot of confidence, right? If a person A came up to you with a lot of confidence, person B came to you with a lot of low confidence, you have two different images about two different person, right? So image is important because the way you present yourself has a whole lot of effect on your career, on your relationships, a lot of things around you. If not just your body language, okay, hair, makeup, how you dress, okay, your social media presence. All right. So let me read out few facts about image. Okay. It takes 0.1 seconds for a person to make a lasting impression on a stranger. 8% of the companies have hired employees for their behavior on Facebook and LinkedIn. 20% of divorces involve Facebook. 80% of attorneys say they are seeking social networking evidences in their cases. A survey of 500 top colleges found that 10% of the admission officers, okay, acknowledged looking at social networking sites to evaluate applicants. 57% of hiring managers say qualified but unattractive candidates are likely to have a harder time landing in a job. Okay, remember, if it's on internet, it could be forever. Okay, suppose you might think that if it's on internet, you would upload it and delete it after some time, but by the time you delete it, one or the other person will see and they'll already form an image on you. Okay, what if it was someone who is going to be a future boss, has seen the post, and after that you delete it, right? You represent how you are through your posts on Instagram or on LinkedIn or on Facebook, anywhere. Okay, so social media process is also very important, which is a part of your image management. Okay, so let's just jump into a few examples here. Suppose you're going to be a senior manager. Okay, imagine yourself as a senior manager, or imagine yourself to be the CEO of a company. Great. Okay, I could see everyone laughing so much. Okay, suppose you're going to be a senior manager, then you have to be prepared accordingly and see what your strengths are, see what are your weaknesses. Okay, you have to see if your self-worth is positive or negative. Okay, if you're not prepared and going as a senior manager and your skills are not updated, you're not confident enough, or your self-worth is not positive, then your image will also be negative, right? Your image will also not be positive. Okay, confidence is what is very important. What does the confidence come from? Where does the confidence come from? Okay, few people say by the physical looks. Confidence comes from the physical look. Okay, few people say confidence come from their achievements. Okay, okay, I agree. Something you're missing out on. Confidence comes from where? Confidence comes from your skill set and how you prepare yourself. Your confidence comes from your skill set and how well you prepared yourself, right? So now let's get into the first slide of our session. Okay. Can you all see my screen? Thumbs ups, please. Thumbs ups. Yes. Thank you so much. So now, image management, which is nothing but personality development. So what defines image? Let's see what defines an image now. Okay, first impression, self-perception, other perception on us. Okay, physical attributes, communication skills, presentations and prejudice, trust. All right, so now these are the things which define us as a person. These are the things which define an image. All right. So the first impression you create, okay, the first impression you create, own self-perception. What do you think about others, or what others think about you? Okay. Or how you dress up, how you shake hands, how you prepare yourself, then how you communicate your skills. How is Prerna talking to Kirtika, right? How is Kirtika talking to Mithishri, right? How is Kirtika taking up a session, right? Did Kirtika come up well unprepared? Okay. Did Kirtika come up sitting here, having a book next to her, sneaking into the book and telling, doing this? Okay. Does Kirtika look confident? Does she look well dressed? Or she looks very chapry, as if she's at home? Do you feel that environment when you see Kirtika that you're in a session, right? For example, my background is like people moving around me, okay? And me being in a normal nightwear will not create an impression or will not create an environment for you that I'm taking a session for you, right? How you feel as if you're staying at home. Okay, if I'm like this, then if I joined a meet with my friends, they'll be like, they wouldn't feel comfortable. They wouldn't get that environmental vibe from me. Okay, if I'm in a night dress and if I join my friends meeting and chat with them, it makes sense. But if I come to office, I can't do that, right? If I'm taking up a session, I can't do that, right? How am I communicating, right? So communication skills form an image about yourself. And okay, what is the next thing? Anyone knows what is the next thing? We saw the slide, so anyone know what exactly it means? The next point means precipitation and prejudices. Okay, which is nothing but somebody have told something. Give me a second, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, excuse me. I just had to pick up that important call. Okay, so prejudices is like somebody must have told me something about Ritu now, and I'm already carrying that impression with me. Okay, so for example, all your trainers, previous trainers, for example, Kavita came and she told me, you know what? Ritu is very active in the sessions. She's very sportive, very learning. I already figured out an image in my mind that Ritu is fantabulous. Okay. So if I did that, I must have told her names 110 times by now. Ritu, 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 right? Or if I got to hear that Mithishri is not so attentive in the classes, okay, she's not interested in any of the sessions, nor she's an introvert or something like that, I must have already carried that impression in my mind, right? Something like that will go inside this, right? So that is called prejudgment. Okay, so now let's move on to the next slide of our session. Okay. Okay. What is the first impression you form when you see these images? Okay, these people. Let's do a short activity. All of you attentive here, thumbs up. Thumbs up, everyone is with me? Great, great, great. I'm glad to see my chat box flowing. All right. Who is he? Okay, Albert Einstein. What do you think he is? Like, what is the image that you form in your mind when you see Albert Einstein? You must be, okay, I could get few answers. Okay, intelligent, educative, innovative, amazing personality, creative, contentful. All right, all right. I could get all those replies from Mitishri, Ritu, and Neha. Mitishri, Ritu, Neha. Who's else names? I couldn't get few names here. I could just get the responses. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting them. Ravi, Anshul, Rebecca, everyone. Okay, okay. So even he looks fearless. Don't you think? Albert Einstein looks fearless, innovative, confident, positive attribute or attire or attitude. Okay. Let's see what could be our next image. Okay. Ooh, who is he? Annabelle. How does he look? How does he look? He looks scary, right? He gives you so much of negative vibes, right? Yeah. Pavni says he looks scary. Okay. I could see Shubham saying he looks funny. Okay, he looks funny. I could see Manjari saying he looks strange. Okay. What kind of vibes are you getting from this person? Okay, okay. Strange, scary, ghosty vibes. Yes, yes, yes. Shavni says she's getting ghosty vibes. All right. Rebecca says he looks dangerous. Okay, he's indicating danger. Okay, okay. Few other traits that you think he has. Danger. You don't want to strike a conversation with him. Okay. You don't want to strike a conversation with him and things like that, right? You feel that, right? All right. So next, let's see who is our next person. Let me share my screen. Okay. Whom do you think this person is? Justin Bieber, right? Justin Bieber. I'll play songs in the end. All of you can dance. Everyone is already vibing. Okay. Justin Bieber. What do you get into your mind whenever you see Justin Bieber? Let me stop. Shall I stop sharing my screen? Are you all okay with it? I mean, I want to see all your faces. If I present my screen, I could only see the screen and a little, like few faces which are very small next to me. Can I stop this? Can I stop it? All right. So, what do you feel when you see Justin Bieber? What's the first thing that comes into your mind when you see, sorry, Justin Bieber? Okay, youth icon, music, band, pop star. Okay, okay. You would get good vibes. All right. He's a youth icon, right? Youth icon. Cool. Yeah. You get cool vibes from him. He feels so cool. Ha, nice. Right? Then next, see our next image. Ooh, what do you think? Haha, who is she? She's Sudhamurthy, right? She's the founder of Infosys. What do you think she is giving? She's giving you. I'm sorry, what vibe are you getting when you see her? Okay. Okay, someone put in the chat box saying, what do you think she's giving you a vibe? What? Okay, okay, I understand. What kind of vibe she's giving you? Okay, yeah. What kind of vibe is she, Sudhamurthy, giving you? Approachable, simplicity. Amazing. You guys are amazing, yeah? All of you give really good, nice answers. You're already becoming like profiling people, right? All right. You feel approachable. You feel simple. Okay. You feel talented, philanthropical. I'm sorry, just a second. Oh my God, I'm sorry. This cold is taking a toll on me. I'm continuously sneezing. My voice is also not proper. Okay, I'm happy till it works. By the time it's for the session to end. Okay, so Sudhamurti. Okay, you feel talented, very grounded, right? I could see many things running in the chat box. You feel like you could share your problems with her. You feel like going up to her and sharing your problems, right? Let's see what could be our next image. Who is this person next? Oh, who is he? He's Hitler, right? He's Hitler. What kind of vibes do you get by seeing an Hitler? Chat boxes, come on, run up. Negative person, negative, strange feeling. Looks very strict, unapproachable, always thinking negative, right? This is the best example for prejudgment. You already know about Hitler and you have that mind, you have that impression on him in your mind, right? All right, all right. Okay, okay. Hitler looks as if he's authoritative. Yes, yes, true. Benny answers running in the chat box. Amazing. Let's go to the next person before we go out of our time. Who is he? Ha 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 ha. Mark Zuckerberg, right? He have invented all social media platforms, Facebook. How many of you are using Facebook very frequently? All of us, right? Instagram, all the social media platforms. We are very active, and Facebook is something which we got from Mark Zuckerberg, right? So, what do you think, or what kind of image is formed in your mind when you see Mark Zuckerberg? Yes, innovative. Coding, yeah, coding goes on our mind. Knowledgeable, yes. Intellect, great. Young and dynamic, yet with so much of knowledge, right? The amount of coding he has on his mind is incredible, right? Okay, so why can't we think about what we want our image to be, right? Do you think we can think about what our image wants to be? Let's do an activity, okay? How many of you know your image here? Sorry, excuse me. Okay, fine. Sorry. How many of you know your image here? Okay. So let's do an activity. What you want to be, okay? You all know your image, or what do you want your image to be? How we wanted people to perceive about you, okay? Are you sure? Are you sure, Bekha, of what you want your image to be? She says yes in the chat box. Are you sure, Shubham, of what your image wants to be? Yes, she says yes. He says yes. Pavni, are you sure? She says yes. Okay. So now this activity is going to be like this. Now it's time for you. It's time for unmuting you all, and the session is under recording. So are you all comfortable me continuing the recording, or shall I stop it for you all? Because you will also get recorded, and this video might get published by the office, by the company, for a sample or short clipping of the activities. Shall I stop recording or shall it be? I'll stop recording. Okay, I'll tell the activity and then stop recording it. Okay, so here now person A is going to tell 5 adjectives to person B. Okay, so let's stick to that. Be good listeners, my dear future trainers, and go ahead with it. Okay, so I'm gonna pair up you all quickly. Okay, Mitishri and Rebecca, one pair. Ritu Shubham, one pair. Pavni and Narendra, one pair. Indumati and Richa, one pair. Sudhir and Geeta, one pair. Sonu and Raji, one pair. Reela and Vijaya, one pair. Okay, more, that's it. Did I miss on anyone? Few pairs I have put on WhatsApp already in the group. Okay, few pairs I have put in the group already. These are the pairs which I didn't decide, so I randomly decided now. Okay, so you have to have different debate. Okay, so we'll do the short activity. Let me just pause this with this. Let me just off it and off mute and pause it. Fantabulous games, fantabulous activity all of you have done here. So I could hear. So how many of you agree with what your partner said here? Did they guess your image accurately? 90%, 50%, below 50%, 90% or above 50%? Okay, I could see many hands. Few hands like this, few hands like this, a few hands 90%. Put in the chat box. Great. Okay, so you have to have different image at home and at work, right? It cannot be the same. So if you work, you are a team leader, and if you are approachable, your relationship with your workers is something which is very nice. Okay, and something that you would preferably have a great image with them.